So many disparate forces now united. The Enclave are back. Our work is far from done, though. We now have the numbers to make our presence known to the Commonwealth. Now, Doctor, let's see this demonstration you have prepared for us.
Of course. Please follow me.
Hey everyone, it's Matt, aka Tech Ranger, and today we're going to be taking a look at America Rising, which is a quest mod for Fallout 4 that I've been meaning to try for quite a while, but that space, that 500 megabytes that it takes up, it's kind of a lot, so I was waiting for the right time to install and check it out. Well, I did, and I have some thoughts on it. So in this video, we're going to determine whether or not it's worth downloading. I haven't finished my playthrough yet, but I've played for about a few hours now, and I've got a pretty good idea of where things are going, so I think I can shed some light on if it's worth downloading or not. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff in the future, and without further ado, let's check out America Rising for Fallout 4 on the Xbox. So you start the mod off by listening to a radio station, which is a distress call that leads you to this facility that's close to Sanctuary, so you won't have far to go, but you do need to be at least level 5 or 10 to start this quest, and be advised there is a lot of combat, so I would come prepared with all the weapons and all the ammo, because there's going to be a lot of fighting. There's a lot of fighting in this first area, but you ain't seen nothing yet, because there's a lot more. The goal here is to meet up with General Ward, which is going to be the driving force in bringing the Enclave back into the Commonwealth and restoring order, pretty much eliminating the Brotherhood of Steel. So yeah, there is going to be a point in this quest where you're not going to be able to align with the Brotherhood of Steel. Now, if you've downloaded this quest after you've already beat the main game, then it's really no big deal, but if you started a new game and you're wanting to try out a quest mod, this might not be the one for you. It won't screw your main game up necessarily, it's just going to mean that the Brotherhood's going to be hostile to you if you're trying to do other things in the game, like actually complete the main storyline. So eventually you are going to get in with the Enclave. They're going to allow you to be among their ranks. There's going to be a headquarters that you're going to go to. It's actually going to be outside of the Commonwealth, but don't worry, you can fast travel back and forth. And it's a pretty cool area to explore because it's this whole new area that was created specifically for this mod, which is very well done. But what you start to find out is that the Enclave doesn't necessarily just want to come and restore order in the Commonwealth. Well, they do, but they have some other ideas on how to actually do it rather than just take out the Brotherhood of Steel. And that is where the quest mod really kicks into gear. So now we know a little bit about the mod, but is it really worth playing? And yeah, it is. It's a big commitment as far as the size of the mod goes, but if you only want things like equipment for the Enclave and not necessarily just a whole quest line to go through, you can actually download a mod that just has that if you want to go that route. But obviously, if you download the mod, you get access to all that, plus this massive quest line, which is pretty long. I mean, I've played for about 3 or 4 hours now, and I don't even know what act I'm on, but I don't even think I'm halfway through it. You even get access to your own player home, technically, where the Enclave actually holds up on an oil rig. It's a cool addition. I don't know if I would use it much just because you are doing a lot of missions in the Commonwealth and you aren't on the oil rig as much, but you can store stuff here. You can even connect your own power here, which is pretty interesting. There's a decent amount of options here to be able to decorate your own spot. There's a lot of quests, but then also some characters to talk to, and they're all actually voiced by people that have done insane amounts of dialogue for this mod, and it shows. You can't actually talk to a lot of the characters and have full-on conversations with them and ask them about things. I mean, maybe not General Ward, for example, but anyone else you can talk to and have conversations with. Sometimes the conversations might be lengthy, or you might just talk to a soldier that just is under the Enclave, and you might just get a couple responses of like, well, hey, I can't really talk because this is what the general says to do. I think a lot of the reason why that is because this mod is very combat focused, so if you played Fallout 4 as a conversation game, you like the RPG elements of it, you're not really going to get that with this mod, but you are going to get a lot of the combat. So if you do like that part of the game, there's a ton of that here. And for anyone familiar with the Enclave and their part in Fallout lore, you're going to pick up on some things and you're going to know who the Enclave is, obviously, before you actually play through this mod. I even think it's better if you don't know who the Enclave is, if you're just playing Fallout 4 for the first time and you download a mod like this, because then you learn who the Enclave is and what they're capable of. But if you're like me and have played a few Fallout games before, before, then you know who they are and what they can get up to. Whereas you have like the Institute in the Brotherhood of Steel and like the Railroad in the main game, here you have the Enclave coming in and they're very much against the Brotherhood, but some things might happen that show a little bit more about who the Enclave is and really what they're trying to do, as I alluded to in the first part of this video. So I hope this synopsis and review of the mod is helpful for you in determining whether or not you want to actually download this. It's not as big as the Bruma mod on Skyrim, that even the smallest version of that was 2 gigs total. But you could say in comparison, in Fallout 4 terms, since we only have about 2 gigs of space, that's kind of the same thing. So it's a big commitment. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Happy modding.